is good, it's your boy Sam back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over the new firework event or New Year's event that did come to NBA 2K24 MyTEAM, and talking about whether RJ Barrett is worth you guys grinding for, picking up to add to your squad, or whether you guys should just continue to lock in for other stuff like this Showtime Deluxe Pack, Tis the Season Future Deluxe Pack, or even the 25,000 MT. Now here's the deal, if you don't know kind of what happened, well, presents basically turned into these fireworks, and then Cole turned into this, I don't even know what you call it, the 2024 event cards. A lot of people might be like, seriously, I mean, this is a boring update. On the flip side of things, for me, I already got Patrick Ewing, okay? And Patrick Ewing and RJ Barrett do have a dynamic duo. And so that's something I'm personally, myself, kind of eager and excited to grind for, is that next thing for RJ Barrett and Patrick Ewing, right? I don't think that the duo is gonna, be the greatest. I don't even think it's gonna make this squad. But I will say this: if you're balling on a budget, if you are no money spent, the RJ duo with Mr. Patrick Ewing is going to be really solid. Now, on the flip side, do I think it's more worth it for you guys to get RJ and Patrick Ewing if you have Patrick Ewing, or this MT, or other things? To me, guys, I think this MT is still the most worth it. Now, why? Because let's say by the time you got RJ and by the time you got Patrick Ewing, you dang near could have 75,000 MT. And with that 75,000 MT, you can go get Hachimura. You can go get, the Suggs and Franz Wagner duo. You can go get, be half the way towards D-Rob. You could do a lot of things with that MT. And so that's kind of the hard part for me is, I don't hate RJ Barrett. I don't think the card's great, but I don't hate the card. But when it comes down to, is RJ worth it compared to some of the other cards, I just think it puts RJ in a tough position. It's just like, I just don't think it's worth it. Now, for me, it's all the exciting thing. I had fun using Patrick Ewing. I'm going to have fun using RJ Barrett as well. And so for me, I'm a content creator. So yes, today I'm going to grind for RJ Barrett, give you guys gameplay of the duo, and that will, help you guys out, help you guys decide whether RJ is worth your time or not. Again, for me personally, at the time I'm recording this, I just have, I'm going to do this, but I have a hard time seeing it be worth it. Now, if you missed out on this whole thing, how do you get these firework cards, guys? How do you get RJ Barrett? Well, after every single win, in your pack market will be a New Year's pack. You open it up, you'll probably get a lot of the 2024 exchanges, which I would use right away because they do have a reset timer. Or you might get a New Year's pack. You might get other things. Like today, out of a Christmas pack earlier this morning, I pulled Sharif Abdur-Rahim, and I was able to exchange him and sell my current Sharif. So, I mean, the best way to do it, guys, is to grind out triple threat offline. Probably that's how you're going to get the most wins quickly. For me, though, I've been kind of grinding a lot of different things. I've been playing a lot of triple threat online. You can play co-op. For me personally as well, guys, I'm starting to really lock in for KG. I know it looks like I'm a long ways away, but if I, went in, and I'll just do it for the sake of this video, got some of these token cards for KG, it'll look like I'm a lot, closer than I really am, because I still got co-op to do, still got to finish clutch time offline. But that's another thing that is worth talking about here, guys, is you can grind the game while grinding this New Year's event. You don't have to strictly just play triple threat offline like I'm recommending. That's how you're going to get the most wins quickly. But while you grind the game, whether it's KG, whether it's your favorite mode reward, whether it's for Hakeem Olajuwon, guys, you can level up your account. You're gonna make MT. You're gonna, get rewarded whether you want RJ Barrett or just extra MT. And that's the one thing I've noticed. People are like, Ty, how do you have 1 million MT? Well, look, guys, I grinded for, and it's the facts of the situation. You guys can look. I grinded for this man in Patrick Ewing. And to do that, I had to, grind out a lot of games, made some MT stuff like that along the way. Even with that, guys, I mean, it's gonna be the same thing for RJ Barrett. As I grind for RJ Barrett, it's gonna take you guys a long time to get 50 of these things. I mean, you're probably looking at 4 or 5 hours, I want to say. Like, it's a long grind. I'm already at 14, so I got a little bit of a head start, but it is a long grind. While you grind it, though, grind other things. If you and again, I try to grind short stuff, so triple threat online, co-op, either at clutch times. If you hop into unlimited, that's probably the least rewarding that you're going to ultimately be getting out of your time as far as this lunar, or as far as the New Year set. And so that's, again, something to look at. But if you hop strictly into triple threat offline, you realistically, again, this is just my opinion, you'll be able to get RJ Barrett in 5 or 6 hours probably. Now, yes, that's a long time. I don't necessarily know if he strictly is worth that. But again, you're getting MT as you're going in the game. You're getting other things that I do think is valuable. Now, if you don't want RJ Barrett and you're not wanting MT and you want to risk it, man, do what you guys gotta do. I have a hard time, because these are all unsellable, thinking that any of these really are worth it, especially when you're looking at these packs. Like, even if you look at the Showtime Unsellable Deluxe pack, let's look at it for the sake of this video. Showtime Deluxe pack, I don't even know, is this a Showtime Deluxe pack? I think it is, because it's not a base pack. But here's what you're looking at. You got basically a 92, to pull a 90, to pull a diamond, you got a 5% chance. I just don't know. Is that worth it? Is that not worth it? Again, that's totally up to you. I just have a hard time seeing me, making the case that it's worth it. Even if you were to open a 10 box, you only got a 50% chance to even pull the diamond. And that's just kind of a tough situation in my opinion. So that's just kind of where I'm going to leave you guys. I don't know. The exchange, it's cool. I like this concept. I personally had fun with the Christmas event. But if you don't want RJ Barrett, be smart, guys. Be smart. Just take your MT. Again, if you don't want RJ Barrett, you don't want Patrick Ewing, take your MT. And more so, if you didn't get Patrick Ewing, RJ Barrett's not as good. The duo works together, and that is important to note. As it stands, though, guys, I mean, to get RJ, to get Patrick Ewing, if you got them both, you're looking at 10 or so hours playing the game, which is a lot of time. But I'm not gonna lie, if you're no money spent and you start your team with RJ as well as Patrick Ewing, you're gonna be moving and grooving, because both those guys can play at an extremely high level. And I'm not gonna say either of those cards are overpowered, but with the duo, Ewing gets like an 88 3-bow. With the duo, RJ Barrett gets quite a bit better as well. So that's just the other thing to think about with this. And again, come back for the RJ Barrett gameplay, because that is going to be super, super exciting. If I wasn't a content creator and I had the account I do with Wemmy, with D-Rock, with, Kobe, I would be spamming this 25,000 MT thing. I would be racking up the MT, playing the game, racking up the MT, because that is probably your best exchange to do. I want to make sure you guys know that, because if I can help you guys make out a little bit of MT instead of, locking in a collection, that is ultimately my goal of this video. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.